Santa Clarita. We are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, which is brought to you by KHTS Radio, your hometown station, FM 98.1 and AM 1220. We are here to highlight the Senior Center today, and they've got a big, exciting event, the Celebrity Waiter Dinner, that we're going to be talking about. But you guys also have some real exciting news about the new build, the actual facility for the Senior Center that is... I've seen your posts, and it's amazing what is going on there and what is to come. So let's introduce our guests. We've got Kevin McDonald and Amanda Benson. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
And I cannot wait to let our listeners know what is going on, where anybody who knows our Santa Clarita Senior Center, who's ever been there, knows the little bungalow. When I first started at the radio station and we had the Katrina hit, and we formed the coalition, the
Emergency
disaster coalition. I was on that committee. We used to go to the bungalow there for our meetings, and I thought, where do they feed all these seniors? Where? There's no room. And I've been to other little events there as well. And I know you do, you make do. But you guys are in a blessed position to be able to expand, to build brand new, to be able to dream big and put in whatever, within reason to get everything that our seniors deserve and need and want in this brand new facility. So let's talk about that.
Sure, you're right. It's everything our seniors deserve, and it's about time. So
absolutely.
After 41 years, we're moving, which is exciting.
Is that how long?
41 years. 41 years.
Is that the original trailer? Because
it's two trailers, and it's an older church building.
Right.
We've been fortunate that it's the county of Los Angeles owns it and has been able to help us out with that over the years. So we're really lucky with that. Mm-hmm. But several years ago, they decided it was time. We had over 10,000 seniors visiting the Senior Center there, and it's only 10,000 square feet. So it gets full
tight.
quickly, and parking and bathrooms and all the basic stuff. So
you have parking?
Yeah. I'm sure the people on Market Street realize that.
Yeah, on the street. Yeah,
I know. It's amazing. If for 40 plus years you've done what you do for our seniors in that little facility, it's going to be just amazing, outstanding, and breathtaking what they see when they get to the new facility.
Yeah, absolutely. And the time was right, and we had a great board of directors, and Peggy Rasmussen, who's our board president, and she's co-chair of the capital campaign, decided to let's make the move. This is the time. So a few things came together in our world for the seniors in Santa Clarita Valley, and construction's about 80% done. Wow. And we hope to open up sometime in April of this year. April of 2019.
You know that there are nonprofits, one I am intimately attached to, that are waiting with bated breath for you guys to open your facility, because one thing that we've heard, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is that there will be space, meeting space or banquet type facility space where events can be held?
Oh yeah, this will be an event place for sure. During the day,
you're going to be busy.
During the day, it's a senior center. 7 multi-purpose rooms, complemented by a huge banquet hall, which can hold up to 300 people, and it'll serve lunch to our Santa Clarita Valley seniors every single day, Monday through Friday.
Wow.
But then at night and weekends, it turns into an event venue because it is beautiful.
Literally, I just can't.
The location
wait.
of it, actually, where the event venue faces, is just gorgeous. For sunset. It's going to be beautiful.
I keep looking. I drive up there. I'm one of those people, like, if I ever bought a brand new house and they were building it from dirt, I'd be there. They'd be tired of me. I'd be there every day just watching the dirt move, watching what I just get so excited. It's exciting for me to see the growth in Santa Clarita. I've lived here for over 24 years, and it is just so refreshing to see something that is so needed coming. I mean, there's a lot of things that have been built that, somebody thought we needed, but this is an absolute need and a dream, and I'm so glad to be able to see this thing come into fruition.
Yeah, well, they deserve it.
The
seniors deserve it, and this will be, it's, as we describe it, as part country club and part social services. In the country club, you'll see it in the ambience of this beautiful...
Even the decor of the building.
I know. It fits right in with the whole neighborhood. That's what I was noticing.
Yes.
The architecture, it's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
So we're going to wow some seniors and pretty much tell them as they walk through the doors on opening day that they are worthy. They are worthy to have this. They're worthy to be respected and to have a place they can call their own. It's not residential. It's all day program out so it's really nice.
Give our listeners an idea of how many seniors you touch and feed I don't know if I'm going to say on a monthly or annual basis, but those kinds of, numbers to
Sure.
me help me to put it in
Well,
perspective.
just in the meals, we're serving about 200 people in different dining halls every single day.
Wow.
And then home delivered meals is reaching 300 people every day. So 500 meals are coming out of our small kitchen right now.
Wow.
And we expect to see growth in that. And one of the words we try to get out is the home delivered meals, otherwise called Meals on Wheels, is available to folks, and we want them to sign up for it.
And they can do that by just going to your website or making a phone call.
Website, call the Senior Center, and
What is that
there's
number?
661-259-9444.
All right. And your website is a little tricky, right? Because of the dash.
With a hyphen and
SCV
seniorcenter.org.
seniorcenter.org. Okay. We'll get that.
But if you have a loved one who's at home and they need a meal, they have to qualify for
Sure.
it because they have to be homebound, but we're happy to serve them and we have room to expand.
And how often are those meals delivered?
Monday through Friday, lunch every day.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
And that's thanks to the County of Los Angeles, the Older Americans Act with our federal government saying we need to take care of our seniors for nutrition. And it's called an elderly nutrition program. It's a formal one.
I have to ask this question.
Go ahead.
Is it free?
Yes.
We had Placerita Nature Center on the first show of the year, and we made a comment. They're going through their docent training, and they said they offer free lunch to their docent training. And Ron Krause was saying, we hear that standard. There's no such thing as a free lunch. They offer a free lunch. This is free for seniors, whether they come into the facility or whether it's home delivered meal.
Right. There's a suggested donation that we have, but it's a suggested donation. It's not a requirement. You have to be 60 and over. And, of course, the home
Not old
delivered
enough yet.
meals is that you have to be homebound.
All right.
The good news about the home delivered meals too is that they kind of provide like a welfare check when they go to drop off.
Absolutely. A
So
human touch and feel and check on the person and see how things are going.
Yeah.
It's
That's
more
important.
than just a meal, that's for sure.
That's
you should see the
important.
army of people lined up to deliver those meals. At
I know a few of your,
at that
your
location.
drivers. Yes.
Yeah.
And, I think that's a blessing on both sides because for the drivers, they're bringing a human touch and warm meal to someone who's not otherwise maybe going to see, talk to, get
Right.
to interact with somebody in their
Or not
day.
just their family.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just take care of our own. So it's really
Exactly.
nice to be able to
Exactly.
volunteer.
And those drivers that are volunteering, you have
get so
corporate
much out of that.
professionals that are doing it. You have rocket scientists. We have an actress doing it. We have people from all walks of life saying, I want to volunteer
Sure.
and deliver meals. And they hop in one of our Nissan Cubes and they're off and going.
That's, I think, an amazing program. What's the commitment for the driver?
They just have to sign up with us. The
And-
commitment is that they're available to us when we need them to deliver the meals.
Do they get the same route, the same family, the same household?
We can't guarantee that
Can't
because
guarantee
different
that.
schedules change,
Okay.
but our drivers are pretty flexible. But if they can keep on the same route so they get to know the individual,
Sure.
that's all the
That's
better. All the better.
what I was
and get to
leaning
know
to.
their dogs.
Okay. Well, I'm sure
Which
some
is
of your
important.
drivers is,
No, they have their dog treats. They're ready for any dog that approaches them.
Aw,
Yeah.
good.
It's like the mailman. It's
In their pockets.
That's right.
So you see, that's the meals, I'm sure, to the seniors is a big portion of the services that you offer. But there's other programs that it amazes me that you could do in that small facility. The classes. Tell me about a little bit about.
Lots of classes. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. We have numerous classes,
8 to
and that will
5.
expand by threefold in the new center.
Of course it will.
But you can have it's all types of lifelong learning, from lectures to all of your hobbies are included in the packages, to recreation, from Zumba to Tai Chi to line dancing, you name it, there's an activity that can fit what you're looking for.
Can I come and do Zumba
That's
over
what I
there?
said.
Okay.
How old do you have to be to get to
I'm
join
almost
the
there.
center?
I'm close. I'm close.
There's
When I
no
had the-
qualifications. That's a
Yeah,
great
when
point.
I had the tour, I was blown away by the classrooms that are now going to be available, like to do all these activities. And I remember telling Kevin, like, how do I have to wait till I'm 60 to come and take care of it?
No,
But
you don't
yeah.
have to wait.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
gonna have to look on the website and start penciling in what times the classes I want
Right.
to join. I'm close. I'm really close to being eligible for all the other things.
But I think you're right. I think the food is just an entryway into the senior center because you have all those activities going on. And then a critical part is our social services. We have
Let's
what we
talk about
call
that.
social workers. We call them care managers, a great
Okay.
name for that.
Sure.
And we're up to 12 to 15 on staff right now
Wow.
who go out to your home to meet with you and your family. How can I help your mother and father, your grandparents? What sports do they need? What can we wrap around to make sure their life is a success at the end?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where our care managers really come into play. So they're not all at the senior center. They're out in the community meeting with people on a daily basis. And that's some of the really important work that goes on behind the scenes that people don't see.
Sure. Wonderful. And that's all volunteer driven or?
No, it's all of our staff.
Your
These are
paid
professional
staff.
social
Wonderful.
workers that do this. They also offer support groups. Right after the holidays and Christmas and New Year's, it's sometimes a lull time for people. And that loneliness that happened over the holidays, we have some wonderful support groups that you can call the Senior Center about and stop in and see if it's the right support group for you.
Wonderful.
Just to get through the trials of life and the different transitions in your life.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and those are all free.
Okay.
The support
Yeah.
groups are come and chat with some colleagues, and some people are going through similar experiences, whether it's the passing of a loved one or just general support.
You don't think about it, but I didn't until I lost my brother at Christmas time, a sister at Christmas time, and
my goodness.
within the last 4 years, my mother and father. So I've lost. You don't think about it
Yeah.
until a lifetime event or a tradition happens, and those people are missing.
Yeah.
Once a tradition changes, and for me. Then you see where people can get into a little bit of a depression state
Right.
or just a sadness about changes in their lives. So it's nice to know that.
Yeah, if we
especially
don't
for our
all have
seniors.
we all don't have the same networks and support and other family support, and there's people out there that do need that little extra, and that's
Absolutely.
what we're here for. I mean, that's why it's
did not know that.
your senior center.
Yeah.
It's my senior center.
My
Well, I
senior
want the
center.
new
That's-
one to be my senior center.
That's the website, I think, right?
Amazing. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Tell me, I know where it is because I drive up there, but what's the physical address of the new center going to be?
It's 27180 Golden Valley Road. It's tough to find on Waze and Google right now, but where Golden Valley Road meets Newhall Ranch Road, it's
Got it.
right up the road going up the hill on Golden Valley on your right.
And I
mean,
take
you
Newhall
can't
Ranch
miss it.
going over
Yeah.
to my gym every day. So
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
You
It's,
see it.
it's right over there. We'll have plenty of signage out there.
Of
but,
course. You got a new
yeah.
fire station going in. So
Yes,
you've got
it's
a
right
lot-
up right up the street from the
Yeah,
fire station.
yeah.
Some people thought the fire station was a
Was
new
it?
senior center, and that's a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Well, that area is growing in terms of housing too, so it's nice to see that they would put in the
Right.
the
And it's a good location for transitions
Great.
from all parts of the valley.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be nice. Senior Center, Santa Clarita, on the map.
On the map.
What else do we want our listeners to know about this new senior center?
You
How
know,
big is it going to be?
it's going to be 30,000 square feet. So
The physical building?
The physical building is 30,000.
Wow.
And that doesn't include the courtyard, which is in the middle of it.
Wow.
Yeah,
So-
which is gorgeous.
And there'll be
Pool? Spa? Beauty
No,
shop?
there'll be a
salon?
pool room. There'll be billiards.
Okay, all
Not
right,
exactly
I'll work
a pool.
with that. I can work with that.
Maybe a small pond, but that's all we're getting.
No, what, in the water?
But it's going to have 7 multi-purpose rooms. Our day program will expand for folks with Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia, so that'll be a larger room.
Wonderful.
For those folks, a fitness center. We were just talking
real
about working
fitness
together
center?
on
Right.
a real fitness center in there,
Yeah.
as well as a dance studio.
Really?
Like
so
a real
we can
dance
do our
studio.
Zoom
Real-
in a
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which also can be turned over for meeting space and
Yes.
everything too, right? Yeah. So
So everything's kind of moving around. And-
Multi-purpose.
And then it holds our administration and our social work staff.
which is when we went on tour, the building just keeps going and going and going. You're just blown away by all the space, but really utilized properly. I mean, almost every single room that they have can be utilized for something else as well, it seems like.
Nice.
So they're really making use of the beautiful space. And then all as well as a location. So he mentioned the courtyard. I believe your dance studio opens up to
Into
the
the
doors open up to the courtyard. So yeah, you can have a party and exchange or, utilize the space different. It's really great.
And we know the changes, the needs of seniors will change from this decade to the next decade.
Sure,
The volume just by 2030, we're going to double the number of seniors in the valley.
So this building is actually looking at today, but built to accommodate growth.
Yes, absolutely.
Smart.
And
Because you probably won't be able to do this again,
nope,
right?
We're going.
Not in our
we're doing,
lifetime.
We're doing
No,
a one-time
yeah.
thing with a
Understood.
great team of people behind it that have really put out. The Los Angeles County's been very good to us. The city of Santa Clarita has been fantastic, both with major funders for us. And then we've reached out to the community, and 1/3 of our funding of the new center is from the community members.
Which is so great.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really shows that they really want
We're
this
all
to happen.
aging. Think about it. We're all going to utilize the facility and or the services at
That's
some
what
point.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But also just my grandpa went to the senior center before and for quite a few years and started with Meals on Wheels with my grandma. But after she passed, he attended there a lot. And it's such a need that I can't imagine as our community grows. There's so many other grandpas and grandmas and
Of course.
family members that are like that it's a necessity for.
But we're also trying to make it hip for the next group of
Yes.
people that comes through.
I know.
Because it's going to be the iPad generation.
Yeah,
that's
so
gonna
there's a
come
whole
through.
classroom
I was
just for
going to
that.
ask about, is there a computer lab
There
or
is.
classes learning
Yes.
about?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I know you guys already do a lot
Get
of
people
that.
hooked up on their Facebook accounts, and so they can connect with their
You'll
family
teach me how to do
members.
the Twitter?
That's
Yeah.
exactly it.
'Cause I think that's the one that I
Let's
cannot
just keep
do
simple.
not.
We'll keep simple. But a lot of family members only can keep in touch with their other family members through Facebook. So just to teach seniors how to do that, I'm sure they would love
Or
it.
And also the-
FaceTime,
or
which
the
my kids
FaceTime.
want to
Yeah.
do and I just don't like.
Right.
But we do want to connect the grandparents with their grandsons and daughters all over the country, all over the world, and we'll be able to bring them into our computer lab and do that right away.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which will be great.
Wow.
So much fun
Is there
stuff.
anything that from the old facility that's moving over there other than files and
And
people?
not too much.
Just
The
the
people.
people, yeah.
We're bringing the people. That's all that's important.
That's all that's important. It is a great time to be a senior in Santa Clarita.
It certainly is.
Absolutely. And I appreciate that you guys, your board of directors and your staff have looked at, touched and felt the pulse of the community to see what those needs and desires are so that, they
And we
can-
continue to listen because we're getting new ideas every day as we continue to go in there. And for the next few years, it's listening to what the people want and try to provide the best we can.
Absolutely. Amazing.
So good.
It is. What else can we share with our listeners? You've got a list of notes. I don't want you to veer too far off.
No, it's just that when you come to the new senior center, it's a new time to explore. It's putting away your old idea of a senior center and saying no, it's something different than that. From a second career center, people looking for that second job, to the technology center we talked about, to a financial center where you can get some more objective advice about what to do with their finances as you become a senior.
You know what? You guys, I went to a little class one Saturday. I don't know if Zonta was involved in it, but you did one on.
Yes, Zonta had a series with us.
Okay,
Mhm.
and it was the wills, the trust. and
Yes.
that kind
So
of information.
important.
Oh.
So important.
Right.
And if you
And
can
that
get
was
the right
free.
information, right. I'm still
Yes.
saying, have I done my job yet on that? Yeah.
Exactly. Well, and I was in the process of doing it, so I thought,
Right.
let me check this out and see, get armed with some more information before I go pay a lawyer to
Right.
put this together.
So, and so much more. There's a health and wellness center we're putting in cooperation with Henry Mayo Hospital.
Wonderful.
So,
Yeah.
really some quality
What's going into the
options.
fitness center? Can I give up my gym membership at such and such a place?
We'll see. We're working on it. We're looking for a few donations to fund the fitness center, and we're new equipment that we're working on. So it should be
Yeah.
very, very nice by the time it opens.
Wonderful. Oh, I cannot wait. April. I know that seems like nowhere because you've been
No.
doing this. I mean, you guys have been working on this for years to get to this point, but April seems like way out there to me.
But it'll be here before you know
It'll
it.
be here before you know it.
One
It will.
blink and all of a sudden it is. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We've got about 2 minutes, and I just want to reiterate, we're here talking with Kevin McDonald and Amanda Benson about the Senior Center in Santa Clarita. New and exciting.
We have the Celebrity Waiters event coming up too. So
We can talk about that in the next
Yeah.
segment. We'll have
Oh,
a
perfect.
whole another 20 minutes
Perfect.
to talk about that. And I know that is the big fundraiser that's helping, as well as the grants and the things that you've gotten and the community financial support. That is a fun way to help raise some money for the Senior Center. So I know that you've got that's on the ticket. That's your next
And a
big
fun
thing.
way for the funding, because we're still building the building. So if you want to say, I helped build the new senior center, you need to go to newseniorcenter.com, and that's our website, and make your donation. If you want to be on that donor wall, $500 to get on the donor wall, but it's newseniorcenter.com. Be a person who says, I helped build the new senior center.
Got it. Wonderful.
love the donor wall. I think that's affordable for a lot of families.
Absolutely. We'll have to check that out. NewSeniorCenter.com. We are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, which is brought to you by KHTS Radio. We're going to take a quick break and come back and talk with our guests from the Senior Center on your hometown station, FM 98.1 and AM 1220. Don't go away.
Your Nonprofit Spotlight Show with Janice Murray.
KHTS.
We are back on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, which is brought to you by KHTS Radio. I am Janice Murray, and we have Amanda Benson and Kevin McDonald here from the Senior Center. And we have such exciting things going on with a brand new build, a 30,000 square foot facility that hopeful, fingers crossed, will be open and available to experience come April. But some of the things that are left to do is to continue the fundraising. You said 80% in, so about 20% left to raise. And one of the big ways that the Senior Center has always raised money for the programs and the facility is with your celebrity waiter dinner. That event is your signature event, and it's coming up in February. So let's talk about that.
How many years have you guys been doing this event?
Oh, a long time.
I know. I wish I knew that because
Yes.
I've only been involved for I think 3 or 4 years now.
And I've been to about 3 or 4
Yeah.
of them in the past.
I was
10
a-
years or
yeah.
so.
Amanda jumped in to be our co-chair this year with
Yeah.
Julie
you're
Sturgeon.
super
only
excited.
that. You should be.
I got rallied into it, but you can't say no to certain people, and I think they strategically put me at a lunch with somebody that made me say yes.
But this is in your bailiwick. This is up your alley.
Yeah,
with
for sure.
promotions and marketing, and
Yeah.
this is easy.
Well, and I try to align myself with things that I've also have a connection with. I don't just jump in and do everything. But I mentioned earlier that my grandparents both utilized the senior center during their time. They both have moved on, but my grandpa especially. So after my grandmother passed away, he would go to the senior center constantly, just not to have a lunch, but to socialize. And then he was for sure.
know, the ladies
All of a
are
sudden,
talking to
here's
him.
the funniest part. All of a sudden,
Oh,
my
no.
grandpa would wear slacks every day, and one day he was wearing denim, like jeans. I was like, "What are you doing?"
I love it.
He's trying to get, a little
trying
bit.
to get
It was so cute. And but he would go for the books. So
It's
he
a
would go and
social
exchange,
outlet.
yeah, for sure.
Love
He would
that.
exchange books all the time because he was an avid reader. So for me, I love to be able to help out to something that gave so much to my family. I want to be able to give
Absolutely.
back. So that's why I'm involved. But I think it's a great event. I was a celebrity waiter a couple years, which was super fun. Which
I remember doing it. It was incredible.
It is.
It
It also
and
puts
the
me-
themes. I love the themes.
the best part, honestly, is seeing what everybody comes up with. Like all
Absolutely.
the tables. We've got 25 tables this year.
Now back up a little bit, because
Yeah.
I came to town a few years ago.
Yeah.
Explain this concept of celebrity waiter.
So it's kind of like a masquerade ball, if you will, right? It's kind of like a big masquerade ball. Everybody dresses up, but the idea is you have your tables, and the venue that it's held at will always have servers to help actually serve the food and stuff. But truthfully, the table is not set with any utensils or anything like that you need to eat your food with. And so the celebrity waiter, which would be somebody prominent in the community, would be your designated waiter for the table for the evening. And the idea would be they use like Monopoly money that is actually of a cash value.
Script, yeah.
Yeah, script, which, the lingo, which actually
been there, done it.
helps raise more money
And I
during
wasn't
the
willing to
event.
let anybody have a fork, knife, or spoon if they didn't pay for it. So I'm raising money for the senior center.
Right, that's right. So
Get
it's a
with
way
the program.
It's a way to engage with the table. It's
fun.
really fun. Yeah, and so you would basically say, like, if you want your forks and knives, it's going to cost you $5, $10, whatever dollars.
Exactly.
So
Oh,
it's
you
just-
want chicken on that plate?
right? It's just really fun.
Dessert?
Oh, you need your wine open? Yeah. Okay.
And a glass to put that in?
Right.
Okay.
So that's the concept of it. But moreover than that, that's the fun part of it. The other, I guess, like, it's kind of a community competition, if you will, in a way.
Now.
The people, it's what it's become.
Yes.
The lovely companies who support and sponsor a table and bring their guests, they get to decorate their table with whatever theme is going on. So
And this year's theme?
is going to be the greatest show in SCV. So very like circus theme after the Greatest Showman, the movie.
I get it. The greatest show.
Yeah, it's going to be really
All right.
great. Brian Kegley's going to be our MC, and he's going to be dressed as the ringleader
Ringmaster.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, no offense, Brian. He's no Hugh Jackman, but we'll take him. It's totally fine. He's excited. But yeah, so the themes of everybody's table will be really fun.
I
and
bet.
yeah, there's so many different options that you can do as decorating your table, too. We'll have people from like the popcorn to like games to trapeze people. I mean, all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh.
Magicians and yeah.
People in this town are so creative.
So creative. So that's kind of my favorite part is to see what they come up with
Yes.
their tables. I'm actually responsible for decorating a table this year.
Fun.
I know. Julie Sturgeon, who is my co-chair
Love
this year.
Julie. Hey,
So
Julie.
Julie and I are co-chairing an event, and she's asked me to decorate the table. So that will be really fun. We'll see what we come up with.
You haven't come up with a theme yet?
Of course I do. I'm just not telling you.
I was going to say, this is February, girl. You
I
better
got
have
it.
bought the stuff and got it in a
I got
bin
the
and
theme.
you're ready
I
to
got
go.
the theme. It'll be fun.
The event we're talking about, Celebrity Waiter Dinner, is going to happen on February 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
And where is it going to be this year?
The Sand Canyon Country Club.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
See Julie. She could just slip out
Yeah,
the back door.
that's right,
and
that's
walk
right.
On, walk on over.
She might have her guest bedroom ready for a few of us,
better.
actually.
Yeah, because you guys are going to need to get there early to set up and stay late to tear down.
There's so many people that help too, but we had it there last year and it worked out really well. The flow of the room, from the live auction and all that, it was really great. So
And Mr. Kim is a big supporter, so
Absolutely.
it's nice to have it
I
at his venue.
understand. He made a big donation for the senior center, so we appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Is there entertainment going to be?
there is. We have the live auction, which is always very entertaining. We have
I guess I meant musical entertainment.
yes,
So
but
it's a full evening.
Yes, it's a full evening. So we have a DJ, which will probably do dancing and stuff, but SOS Entertainment is coming in to do that. We still have a couple of tables to fill up, but we also have, so this is going to be fun, AV Party Rentals is donating tabletop games, like circus games, that we're going to have out set up by one of the bars so that there's activity happening and another way to kind of raise a little bit of money. You have to pay to play, but there'll be prizes if you like knock down all the milk bottles and
how cute.
I don't think we're giving away goldfish, but that would be fun.
You never know.
Never know. So yeah, there's going to be some fun activity going on. It's just we
Great
always try to make it
theme.
super like a really fun event that people want to attend to. It's not the same
and
every
a good
year.
dinner. It's at Sand Canyon Country Club and Resort, and the food's
Yes.
always good
So
there.
we're very thankful this year for Nola Aronson. She came on Advanced Audiology to be our title sponsor. So she is such a support with the senior center.
with a lot of events in town. So
No,
love that.
She's great. So we're very thankful for that.
And because it's February 23rd, I would imagine tickets are available right now, and they're selling briskly. So let us not wait. If you want to enjoy all this fun, how do we get our tickets?
You call the senior center.
Yes.
661-259-9444. And you got to do it fast because these tables are going. We sold out last year. You don't want to be the person that says, I wish I got my table.
And
Yeah.
the venue is a good size, but there's only 24 tables.
25. We have 25 tables
Tables
that
of
we
8?
have to sell. Tables of 10. Yeah,
Woo-wee.
that we have to set.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Good for you.
we're-
I know that facility very well. I've had
Yeah.
several
Well, we have the
events there.
dance studios outside. We have the private bar to your left. We have lots
Yeah,
of different
lots of
options.
different things
We've
going
really
on.
taken advantage of the
Good.
every
club.
patio
every
and-
piece of square footage. Yeah.
Good.
And they're
Wonderful.
lovely with that.
Oh,
like they're
good.
so helpful with us
Oh,
too.
good. It's such a beautiful place.
We are
to-
looking for a few other waiters too. So if people want to come on as celebrity waiters, I would love for them to reach out to me. You could reach me at 661-714-9443. I would love to have just a few more people to come on. Sometimes, life happens and people end up sick or whatever and they can't show up that day. So I would love to have more than enough rather than too few.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just to bring the fun.
And I think you need more than one at a table anyway, because you've got 10 people to serve.
Yes.
You want to
Some
give
very
them
needy people are
Yes,
there.
Yeah.
they're going to be very needy, and you're going to need to be doing a lot of running around.
But we'll
so-
find something for you to do, so don't worry about it.
Of course,
So,
of course.
Yeah.
This is a very fun outside the box event. I remember years ago, the first one that I acted as a celebrity waiter, and then the years that I attended, getting to be on both sides of it to understand it. Really,
Right.
it's so much fun. So again, all the money from this event goes to the senior center to support the programs, the services, and I'm sure a little portion of it to the new build, right?
But it's for our daily operations. You're absolutely right. It takes a lot to run all
Of
the activities that we run. We only have so much government funding, which we're grateful for, but there's a gap of at least 20% that we have to fill. And Celebrity Waiter is the one that pushes us over, helps us to meet our budget each year. And also, the Fund to Need is an attractive part of it. Because
Right.
we're doing all this stuff, we're having a great time, and then all of a sudden, boom, we go into Fund to Need. Last year we had a wonderful Fund to Need, and we'll probably do it again this year.
At the event?
At
Yes.
the event.
I like that because depending on how the auctioneer runs it,
Right.
it gives everybody at the table an opportunity to donate something.
Yes.
If you do
Yeah.
a live auction and the items are, $5,000-$10,000, not everybody at the table can.
We have two
get
things
in
that
on
we can address that. One is the Fund to Need, which I'll let you finish, and then I'll jump in on the other one.
Well, the Fund to Need is last year what we did was we had a special meal for our home delivered meals folks. So 45 people pledged $150, and we've given some of our home delivered meal recipients an incredible lunch.
Really?
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
which is
And that was
fun.
touching one-to-one and a beautiful big basket with wonderful food and lots of other things to
That's
make
a
it a
great
special
idea.
time.
I know.
So that's
You thought that
the
up,
simple
didn't
No, I
part.
didn't. Somebody else did, but it's great.
creative. I
No,
thought
it's
you
good.
And Marston's been great with us supporting that whole project. So.
But we have another way to mention, like, not everybody at the table can afford those high ticketed live auction items. So we're actually doing a silent auction as well, but just one item per table.
Oh.
Where we're gonna have it'll be displayed on the table, and you could bid on it somewhere else, and it's gonna be things that anywhere from like $100 to $500. So it'll be everybody at the table to have an option to bid either on that one that's on their table or at somewhere else. Yeah, and so we're putting
idea.
those together too.
And so that's your centerpiece.
Well, part of
Part
it.
of
It's
it.
going to be part of it because we still want them to be able to do whatever thing
Well,
they
and
want
with
to
a
do.
10-foot table or a table for 10.
Yeah,
you've got
there's
room.
plenty
You've
of
got a lot
room.
landscape. Yeah.
But I think that's a good idea because a lot of people are guests of people that come, to the event that buy the tables and they want to participate.
Sure.
But if they're not doing the fund and need, then they can do something like this and they have something to take away from it.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a good one in this co-chair.
we do, we do.
With Amanda and Julie
Julie.
Sturgeon, you're going to be fine.
We
It'll
know
be a
that.
Great
We know
event.
that.
We're excited, and we're so thankful for all of our sponsors that have already come on board as well. We couldn't do without them. So
Of course.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Celebrity Waiter Dinner at the Sand Canyon Country Club, February 23rd. What time of day does it start? It's an evening event.
It's an evening event, 6 p.m. I believe.
5 o'clock.
5
we have.
o'clock. Okay.
5 o'clock
the-
for cocktails.
Yes, for cocktails.
And are you guys anticipating people coming dressed in theme?
Yes. Are you kidding me? I don't feel like I'm letting you in if you're not in a costume.
Oh,
Yes, this is
I
the
don't care if
themed
it's a
event.
clown.
I don't think I will let you in.
Yeah.
in your suit.
I don't
You
think
can go
if
home and
it's,
change.
even if you have a clown nose on, that's all it takes. Like you got to get on board.
The theme is the greatest show. That is amazing. This is going to be a fun event. Take lots of pictures and post because
Yes,
it's
of
going to be
course.
colorful. That room's going to be beautiful. I can only imagine.
It really will. It'll be decorated really nice.
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, all the money raised on this goes to the daily operations of the Senior Center. With a new build coming up in the wings in April, you need all the commitments from everybody in the community to help out. So this is one fun way to do it. Anything else?
Can I share some of our sponsors already?
We can get in trouble if you do that.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Okay.
What's my time look like? He's getting ready to get me in trouble.
We don't want to do that.
No, we don't want to
get in
do
trouble.
that. Even though Carl and Jerry are out of town right now, I don't want to
Right.
get in any
All
trouble.
right.
But we have lots of.
We do have some sponsorships available if the people still want to come in. So if I
What are
can
your
mention
levels?
that.
You can yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. So I have a platinum sponsor, which is $5,000. We have a gold sponsor at $3,500, a silver sponsor at $2,500, and a bronze sponsor at $1,500. And we have about 13 tables still left to fill up. So if you guys want a table, it's a great opportunity to get your business out in front of the community because we do a lot of marketing for your company when they come on board with us.
Absolutely.
As well as having a good time. I mean, if you want to impress some clients, potential clients, and you want to bring them to this event, if you want to do some team building with your actual team, you want to bring them to this event. Like this is one of those events that you can have fun at. It's not very political. It's like not your average
if you
dinner.
got a book club group or a small ladies group,
or just if you want a night out with just get 5 couples together and get a table and have a night out. So it's really fun. I think that's something
when you
that you
say
guys
it like
can
that,
do.
you break it down and you make it real affordable if everybody kicks in.
And obviously they can buy, individual tickets as well. So if you just want to come to the event and support and not miss out, it's $150 per ticket. Again, I know Kevin mentioned our website that you could go to purchase tickets or give us a call. I think that's the best way to get on board to help.
Yeah, it
Absolutely.
really is. And you're right. Bringing your clients out for a
Yeah.
nice evening on the town.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
To a one-of-a-kind event.
Nothing more fun than this.
And then you let them know, like, hey, by the way, you have to dress up.
In theme.
Just want you to know. And here's our theme. We're all
Or
going to
Amanda
be
will
fire
let you in.
throwers. Yeah. No.
And by the way, it's a fundraiser.
Yeah. Which is great.
Well, the neat thing for you is that this will be probably the last time you guys have to have an event
Yes.
off facility.
Yes.
That's what we anticipate.
I would imagine so. I would
Yeah.
imagine so. That is exciting.
It is exciting, actually,
is.
to
'Cause
be
you're
able
gonna
to
cut
host
costs.
it. Well, not just cut costs, but you're actually going to bring the people who are supporting that.
To see what
Yes.
the money is going towards. See, that to
Yeah.
me makes so much sense.
Talk about
I
that gives me the goosebumps. Like just talk about a way to be able to touch people and to show them exactly where your money is going.
Absolutely.
That's the best way to be able to do
the
it.
point of should be the point of every event.
I know it's hard because not every nonprofit out here can hold people like that.
Of
So,
course.
but also you're going to have that space available to rent for
Yes.
people in the
Which
community.
that's
as
what I was
well.
going to say, which is why all the
Listen
nonprofits
up.
are going to be calling you guys up
Yeah.
because it is, unfortunately, we don't have a big handful of large facilities to do events.
Events,
And
yeah.
there's so many events that go on in this community on a regular basis. And I think at this point, like I said, I've been doing the show for 14 years now. I see that some of the nonprofits are trying to reinvent their events or changing, dropping, adding events. And so the need is always there for, multiple use facility or facility that maybe can hold a larger amount but can be broken down to make it a smaller venue.
But this
whatever.
is not just going to be for nonprofits. This is going to be open to the community. So there's a lot of people that want to be able to host an event somewhere that
Weddings?
I think it'll be great.
Yes.
Parties?
We've thought of all that. A lounge,
60th birthday
a
party, somebody
lounge,
wanna
a
throw me?
ballroom chair.
Hint, hint.
You're in. You're in. Special deal for 60 birthday
Janice,
party.
that was good. That was good.
My twin sister and I are trying to figure out what we can do for our 60th birthday party.
Right.
And then we'll sign you up for that free meal.
I'm already going to be coming for it.
That's great.
It's the date I turned 60. Come on.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It
All
is.
right. All right.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. This is an exciting time of year to be a senior.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot going on for them.
And it's nice to put on this wonderful event and all the fun that we're going to have, knowing
Yeah.
every single dollar goes back to supports and services for seniors from all walks of life. And I think that's the important thing. Yeah, we're going to have a great time, but where's the money going to? It's like you can see and feel and visit with people in the community who are saying, yeah, that money was put towards the people who really, really needed it.
I heard you say when you guys started this process, you went out and you canvassed your community to see what it is that your seniors wanted. What's some of the things that you're not offering now that you will be able to offer in the new center?
I think just the variety of activities.
Okay. Any specific programs or things that somebody asked for that you didn't have?
Oh, there's so much. Now we have so many options for hobbies and different things
Okay.
that they wanted to do. Somebody
All right.
wanted this kind of class or that kind of class.
Okay.
They've asked for more
So it's
information.
not just basket weaving and crochet,
Nope,
right?
nope.
Yay!
They've asked for more services, and we listed in the previous segment about 6 different new options, and that's from the community requesting a second career center,
Okay.
health and wellness, more education, more recreational activities. You're going to have it all.
And then just more space to have people in there as well, which is so great.
Are you going to have any outside in your landscaping or outside around the
It's an
facility?
outside event center as well. Yep.
So
Inside and outside.
any physical activities that can be done
Absolutely.
outside, bocce ball or tennis or anything like that on the facility?
We don't have a tennis court, but we have a nice event venue outside.
Yeah, which is great. I do want to mention too, really quick, we have with the celebrity waiters, we have a competition going on with the waiters, which is super fun. So whoever raises the most money,
you
like
have to. You have to.
yeah. And so we're going to give them a little naming opportunity over at the senior center. So for whoever raises the most money prior to the event, as a celebrity waiter, they can get a little plaque on the wall over
Very
at
fun.
which is great. Yeah, we want to, and then it will add every year.
Very nice. You guys, this is going to be the biggest, best event ever for the senior center. I just know it.
Well, I hope so. But next year might be good too because it's going to be at the actual event.
Amazing,
Right.
because it'll be at the event. But for your
Yeah.
last one that you have to do off campus,
Yeah.
off of the facility, this sounds like you've put a lot of thought into it. It's very creative, great theme.
Thank you.
And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Julie and I thought of the theme exact same time. It's so funny.
How
So,
bizarre.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
So again, we're talking about celebrity waiter dinner at the senior centers to support the senior center. It will be at the Sand Canyon Country Club on February 23rd. Cocktails start at 5. You can get your ticket right now by calling 661-259-9444 or go to www.scv-seniorcenter.org. We are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. I am Janice Murray. We're talking with the Senior Center. We're going to take a quick break and come back and wrap up our show. Don't go away.
Nonprofit Spotlight with Janice Murray.
KHTS.
We're back on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, which is brought to you by KHTS Radio. We're here on your hometown station, FM 98.1 and AM 1220. We're here with the celebrity waiter co-chair, Amanda Benson, and
Hi.
executive director, Kevin McDonald, for the Senior Center. Santa Clarita's getting ready to have a premier, wonderful, exclusive, amazing, brand new 30,000 square foot facility. It's like having a baby. I know you guys have been working on this for a long time, and April can't come too soon, but there's a few things that still need to happen before we can walk in those doors, and one of them, again, is the celebrity waiter dinner event for 2019. It is themed The Greatest Show. And Amanda, you being the co-chair with Julie Sturgeon, have a big shoes to fill because
Yes.
I know last year's event sold out and it was amazing.
Every year I feel like that.
This year it's going to be even more amazing. We wanted to mention something else about the event, and I'm throwing it to you.
Well, I just wanted to go back a little bit. Again, if anybody wanted to come on for the live auction items,
Yes.
we would love to have support with that. So if you have,
A business or
a business
product.
or something in your back pocket, a timeshare or a walk-on a walk-on to a show that's filmed locally. We know that we have a big filming out, lots of filming out in Santa Clarita. So those are always high-ticketed, like experiences.
Yes,
People want
yes.
experiences. So if you have anything in your business that you think would be part of a good experience or standalone, I would love for you guys to reach out to Jennifer DeHaven. You can email her at jdhaven@scv-seniorcenter.org. And maybe mention to her what your item could be. But that's one thing that we are looking for as well. But also, we're looking for even something as small as gift cards because we're going to have, as I mentioned earlier, some games at the event. And so for when people win the games, we want to be able to give little prizes out.
Sure.
So if you have a business or anything that has a little gift card or you want to donate something like that, it'd be really helpful.
That's great advertising for a company.
Yeah.
If, a lot of now you see the gift cards have the logo on it.
Yes.
Yes. So that's an amazing idea.
Yeah, anything like that would be great.
Wonderful. So it's not too late to get in on the fun. Tickets are available now. You can get as little as $150 for an individual seat. There's still some sponsored tables available from $1,500 to up to $5,000 in a room that's going to have, you said 26 tables?
25 tables.
25 tables.
Yeah.
Not too many left,
No.
moving fast. And so that's exciting. And again, this event will sell out. It's going to be a packed room, a beautiful room with a lot going on.
Yeah, a lot of fun costumes to be looking at.
Yeah.
When we first came up with this theme, Kevin said that he was going to get us an elephant over there, but I think that Mr. Kim said no. I'm just
How about
kidding.
a giraffe?
Or
a
a
giraffe.
We're working on it. If there's someone out there that can arrange that
I
to
said
happen.
that because when I do my walk from my house through the golf course, I pass a street at Canyon Inn. There is a house that has a rust
I've seen
metal
that.
giraffe.
Yes, I've
and I
seen
remember when
that.
they put that in, I'm thinking, why?
That's
Oh,
so
and
funny.
then-
Just to make you look.
Yeah.
Right,
So
yeah.
maybe you can rent him for the lobby.
And we got our friends at Hart Park, so we'll see what we can do.
No, Plaza Rita Nature Center. They'd be happy to bring you some wildlife if you need some
Yeah.
animals.
No, it's just a fun joke. But I think the circus theme is going to be so great. It hasn't been done before on this kind of caliber.
No.
And
That's the hard part, I think. There's so many nonprofits with events going on throughout the year. To come up with a theme that's not been done before.
that's going to draw people.
That's
and
gonna draw
also
people.
allow people to be creative and have fun. I mean, that's kind of the idea.
Each table will be individually decorated, and everyone at those tables will hopefully be dressed in theme with that table decoration.
Right, right. So a lot of people were saying to us, well, with circus theme, how much can you do? But there's a lot you can do if you get creative. Like,
Sure.
If you think about attending a circus, there's so much involved. You could be the person at that's the tickets, or like there's just a lot of different themes. And if
You can be the bearded lady.
Yeah.
You can each be a freak show.
Yeah, for
person.
sure.
I mean, think about
For
that.
sure.
You can be.
There's so much. You could be jugglers. You could be
You
the
could be the
trapeze artist. You could be the
Yes.
lion tamer, as we were talking
Yes.
about earlier. But there's so many different themes to that. So I know it's going to be
fun stuff. Kevin, what are you going as?
I'm not sure yet, but I'm not telling right now.
Oh, you
Yeah,
guys.
I know. I'm excited.
You are. Well, and neither one of you will be sitting at a table throughout the
That's
event.
why I want to
That's-
make sure that my outfit is comfortable to be walking around in,
Exactly.
because that's what I'm going to be doing all day. So it'll be
Well,
good.
be the trapeze artist because she can wear the little ballet shoes and the
Yeah.
tutu and comfortable leggings.
I don't know if you want to see me in a tutu, or Kevin for that matter.
Well, no, definitely not Kevin, but you can pull that off. Absolutely, no problem.
Too fun.
We've got about 2 minutes left in the show. Anything else that we want our listeners to know? This is, again, big push, the final 20% to get the bill done for the new facility.
I just think how thankful we are that we have the community support, and yours as well. I mean, just to be able to be on here and talk about it it's so helpful for us, but also the care that the community has in helping us put this event together, as well as the support to the new center.
Yeah,
And
and every gift is precious to us, and we've gotten the
Yeah.
small donations for the building and the larger donations, but every gift means someone took it from their heart.
And I was just going to mention that again. If you have it in your heart and you want to make a donation, or you want as a legacy to have, some kind of permanent visual in the facility, you can go ahead on their website, newseniorcenter.com, and make a donation of $500 or more. We'll give you a little plaque or something.
And on the donor wall?
On the donor wall. That's kind of exciting when you've got a new build, because we frequent those places and you see it. And sometimes years later, you look at a name and you go, oh my God, that's so-and-so's. I know her daughter.
Right.
That was, that's how you build a legacy for your family, for your loved ones.
Yeah.
And make that donation to a facility that eventually we are all going to take part in or utilize the
so.
services, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been amazing having you guys on.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
No, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day. And I know that it's busy because this event is coming up and things are going to get hairy. So thanks again. Good luck to you. I will see you at the new build. Absolutely. We are at the top of our hour, and we're going to get you, I'm sure somewhere in there, get you caught up with the news. And we're here by way of KHTS Radio, AM 1220 and FM 98.1. Have a great day.